used to everyone just
Modded
going-
is very, very comfy.
Yeah, it seems nice.
Common dash. I gotta really hit that reload button to
My
reload.
very nice strip mines that I have.
Nice.
My beta fireballs.
Ah!
Okay, it's a
How do you play this
4-sack.
weapon?
It's a 4-sack.
Oof. Oh,
Awesome.
so far.
So for yeah, I know. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse than this.
What? I forgot somebody signed this and said stay binging.
Probably just gonna go back. to
The mountain in my like it just poor bitch on it. This is what happened when you put mountain in the bar.
So wait, did you become one of those weird commander players, or are you like?
God no. Fuck that format.
Thank God. Okay.
I hate that format. It's so boring.
I fucking hate commander. I know.
No, it's fun when you play like competitive. Like commander's pretty fun. Like where you actually like use all the good cards. But when you're playing like commander, where like stuff like Golos isn't legal because they're like it's too easy.
Like Highlander formats looks really cool. Like Canadian Highlander.
Good,
They seem
the
really-
good Highlander format is Aussie Highlander.
Yeah.
Because the points
Every-
systems are actually good.
Every
Well
time I
designed.
meet a commander player, so some people just play at my local game store, like in their friend groups, and one guy was like everyone was teaming against this one guy.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
And
You play a deck,
everyone
depending what it
was
is.
playing Hansa and Izzet control or Azorius control, and this one guy was still like crazy happy, and I don't get that.
See, I'm the worst kind of person, and if I'm playing Commander, I will show up with stacks. And make everybody not have fun. If I'm having to play this dumbass format, I'm not gonna nobody else is gonna have fun too.
Yeah, that's my problem because my friends play casually. Like one friend will bring standard Zed Giants, and I'll be like, okay, so I have Golgari Yawgmoth here. How's it going?
Okay, I'm
Turn
just
one
put
burden Catacomb.
the deck I play in Legacy is Black Green Rock. It just is Assassin's Trophy people's lands because I hate them. In
Oh right, you can do that. Yeah.
in Recur Wastelands and Ghost Quarters.
I was actually gonna bring Rock.
And then my vintage deck, my main one that I play, is Golos Stacks. So it's just shots, but prison.
Yeah.
And then the other deck I play is because my friend group is a bunch of is a bunch of Czar players, Czar Vagabond players.
Yeah.
It plays the card Encroach.
I have no clue what that is.
Think Thoughtseize, except that it takes non-basic lands.
In addition, or just
No, it hits non-basic lands.
That's it.
Yes.
I
No
love
life
that.
loss or anything. So what you do is you just encroach your opponent, you take
Yeah.
their duel, or you take their bazaar,
Yeah.
or you take their workshop, and the deck plays main deck surgical extractions.
Oh.
I just died on Achilles.
Oh.
Sounds like Achilles.
It's fine. It was pretty slow anyways, like
Classic
1430
Achilles.
probably. So
Yeah, and so what you do is you
I already
just,
PB'd
you
anyways.
just surgical out their like win cons.
Yeah.
And then the deck also plays Thoughtseizes, like, and then it has Oko, it has all that dumb shit. It's just bug good stuff, except I'm playing Encroach because I make fun of what I hate life with Collector Goof and just
Legacy and Vintage are so different. Like Legacy lists are always running.
Legacy is depressing.
I know the land. Why do they all run like 26 lands? I swear.
So they either run like 18
Or like 30.
or like 30 because the deck the deck
Or no lands.
lands exists, like is what it is. Like the lands is a deck. It's depressing now that lands
deck is
plays
playing
creatures.
+3 dashes on SD.
It's sad that lands nowadays play like actual main deck creatures, which is just weird to me because
Well,
when
I'm
I
gonna
played
head
lands,
out,
it,
so I'll see y'all later.
See ya, Shaka.
okay.
How would you
Back.
stay alive with Lance, like without?
You just kill things like you can just do like you just wasteland lock people out of the game. Like you just recur. You can recur stuff. There's a really fun thing to do with like Maze of It. And you just make a 2020 with Dark Depths.
Ah, no.
Oh right, Dark Depths.
You can
I almost
do,
messed up the
on-
Hesty Meg. Or
I'm
Hesty
blanking
Witches.
on the name of-
I reloaded twice instead of shooting the second time because I'm just really have to mash the button to reload.
I forget what it is, but there's a land that prevents all combat damage that you would take,
All right, Lenny, let's have it out between us then.
and it has a cumulative upkeep of 2 life, so it pays 2 life every upkeep. Or you sacrifice it. And what you do is you just sack it every upkeep, and then just use your life removal to get it back. And you just replay it, and you can't ever damage through combat damage. So you just block them out of the game, unless they can remove the land.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, so like it's just shit like that, and then you just make a Merit Lage and then hit them for 20.
Merit Lage is
Short work
a
of the Hydra then, I
very fun and fair card.
My chaos boon
Yeah,
revolves
just literally
around
gotta strand them. Easy.
655 Hesty. Oh yeah, same daffodil. Like I always feel like I'm gonna like not do it in time, and I'm gonna miss the mag, and it's just like, oh.
When my opponent I went turn 1, where Mott Simon pitched something, played Dark Depths, pass, and my opponent just goes turn 1 Magus Wither, and I went sure, and then just punishment fired it, and then went I have a 2020, attack you.
Wait, how do you get Merit Lage?
Because well, when Magus the Moon comes into play, it makes everything a mountain.
Oh right, yeah.
And Merit Lage
Pockets.
remembers that it has counters on it, because the counters come in when it enters the battlefield. So when it turns back into a Dark Depths, it no longer has counters on it, and then it triggers instantly. Nope. It's the way, for whatever reason, it's the way that layers work in Magic. Because it loses all abilities when it becomes a mountain, it no longer has the ability that checks the counters.
Oh, okay.
Just what I need.
So, but when it turns back into a Dark Depths, it looks for the counters again and goes, I don't have any counters anymore. It's great.
Yeah, layers are weird. I remember when Oko was legal, like it had something to do with like Magus or Blood Moon, and like how did it work? Like you.
Oh, with the dumb shit when you turn it into a elk.
Yeah, and then like it's.
That one, I don't know how that one works. It retains it, but not for anything that enters into the battlefield afterwards. Some dumb shit like that with the way the layering works. Pretty weird. Well, let me ask this question: how does Transfer work with like something like Sphere Resistance or Thorn of Amethyst?
All I hear is Sphere Resistance.
And then turn to Sphere. How does it work with that?
I don't know. It doesn't get added after the 3?
Turn to Sphere always applies last.
Really?
Yeah. So basically, if it's a 3 cost, and it would go up to 4. If it's a 2 cost, it would still be 3. If it's a 1 cost, it would still be 3.
Interesting.
There he is.
It's fun doing that to people and just being like, I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'm just a shops player. I've had opponents just be like, I don't feel like doing this map and just concede.
It is that.
Like, your brainstorm still costs 79. was playing, and the first time playing Into, I turned 3, had 3 spear resistance to play,
Nice.
and it was just like, yeah, all your spells cost 3 extra now, and this is turn 3.
To entertain you,
I'm not going to be casting anything anytime soon, but you're never casting anything.
Hurry up, then I shall see you outside.
Nice.
10:33. Hero skill.
I think on the Eris route, it's just so much speed in going into sticks that you just go right across the.
It's no use.
It's gonna come down to the Lucy. I think it's like a 15-minute run. So just need to not have a terrible Lucy.
Are you doing a Rowo now?
No, this is the end of my half specs.
I can't.
And then you're doing a Rowo, SMH.
I mean, if the Hasty's good, then I'll do an Eris. Or if the Lucy's good, I'll do an Eris afterwards.
That's
First, I get Merciful End in Tartarus with Ruby Spear. I get 3 Wish Rings in a row.
yep. Sounds like it.
And last one was
Quite
X
enough
Trap,
here,
of
thanks.
course.
Also, this is my favorite thing to do to people. It's just when they see you have power, the deck is just Ripple Shuffle.
Do that.
I remember at my first release, there was like this 60-year-old guy who, because I was shuffling when he wasn't looking at me, he thought I was cheating and did a judge call.
What?
Yeah.
No, that checks out.
Savage
I've had dumb shit like that
whatever
before.
this stuff is.
Because there's this, so this guy comes to every pre-release and wants to prove that he knows Magic more than anyone, because he's 60. He started playing Magic when it came out, when he was still 30, which is still pretty old. So he'll randomly make judge calls just for the sake of it.
Sounds like a terrible person to have to play against with.
Yeah, it's really weird, and he doesn't wear a mask.
Been waiting long.
It's
Oh,
the
gross.
worst,
Yeah, that tracks for that kind of person.
The heaven. Meg,
Should save good time on this.
I'm free not.
What?
241.
Opening
Let's finish
hand.
this.
That's Crit Mine. Loading bow.
You asked
Are
for
you
this.
playing a game now?
Father,
I thought you were like playing MTGO.
No. I have done
lasted little.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a period of time where I'd play Hooties and MTGA at the same time.
it. I did my EW
Yes.
online while playing another
In the
game.
name of someone very sore.